So mandibular nerve, the largest branch of the trigeminal nerve, consists of sensory and motor roots. It's the nerve of the first pharyngeal arch. Begins in middle cranial fossa by two roots. Sensory root comes from the trigeminal ganglion. Motor root comes from the pons. The motor root is smaller and lies deep to trigeminal ganglion and sensory root. Both roots pass downward through foramen ovale and unite immediately below foramen to form main nerve trunk, which lies in infratemporal fossa. Here it lies on tensor vela palatini, deep to lateral pterygoid muscle. So termination divides into small anterior and large posterior trunk. You can see here, this is the main trunk which is giving a nerve to medial pterygoid on which lies the otic ganglion. So this supplies the medial pterygoid, tensor vela palatini and tensor tympani, and there is nervus spinosus which passes through the foramen spinosum and supplies the dura mater. Here you can see this is the posterior division, this is the anterior division. From anterior division you can observe the deep temporal nerves, mesenteric nerve, the nerve to lateral pterygoid, which are the motor nerves, and you can see the buccal nerve which is the sensory branch. There are three motor branches and one sensory branch from the anterior division. So from the posterior division you can see here this is the auriculotemporal nerve which is identified by two roots around the middle meningeal artery, and you can see this is the lingual nerve which is joined by a chordae tympani nerve. The lingual nerve carries the general sensations from anterior two-thirds of tongue, whereas the chordae tympani nerve carries the taste sensations from anterior two-thirds of the tongue. And here you can see the attachment of submandibular ganglion to the lingual nerve. So this is the inferior alveolar nerve which passes through the mandibular foramen. Here you can see this is giving rise to incisive branch and the mental nerve. There is the mylohyoid nerve which is supplying the mylohyoid muscle and anterbelly of the digastric muscle. So branches from main trunk, nervus spinosus, which is a meningeal branch, then nerve to medial pterygoid, it supplies medial pterygoid, tensor vela palatini and tensor tympani. From anterior division, mesenteric nerve for masseter, deep temporal nerve for temporalis, nerve to lateral pterygoid, and buccal nerve for skin of the cheek and buccal mucosa. So from posterior division, auriculotemporal nerve, auricular branch and temporal branch, parasympathetic fibers to otic ganglia, from otic ganglia to the parotid gland. Then lingual nerve, sensory to anterior two-thirds of tongue, via chordae tympani nerve carries special sensation, taste sensation from anterior two-thirds of the tongue, and parasympathetic fibers to the submandibular and sublingual glands. Inferior alveolar nerve, the mylohyoid nerve for mylohyoid and anterbelly of digastric, branches to lower teeth and gum. Mental nerve to skin of the chin, lower lip, gum, canine and incisor teeth. The branches summarized here from main trunk, nervus spinosus and nerve to medial pterygoid. Then from anterior division, three muscular and one sensory. One sensory is the buccal, the three muscular are mesenteric, deep temporal, nerve to lateral pterygoid. From posterior division, auriculotemporal nerve, lingual nerve, inferior alveolar nerve. Thank you.